And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Michael Kopech. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
Luis Arraez stands in.
For San Diego, the first baseman, Luis Arraez.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
0-1.
Kicks and fires. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Here's the 0-2. And it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even
Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
Batting third.
he kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Now a fly ball to right center. Betts on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Manny Machado, the next to hit, takes outside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
One down, and here's the rookie center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, over to Edman.
Out.
Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A. Back here in L.A., getting the nod on the mound, Dylan Cease.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
The pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Cronenworth throws on to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Bounced out to short. Bogarts fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And a foul ball. Hernandez patrolling center field, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Dodgers down by a run here in Game 6. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, they're going to have to work around that error.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
The batter now will be Will Smith. There's the strike. Breaking ball inside, and that is ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Hit in the air, center field. He's under it. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Kopech back to work.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
David Peralta at the plate. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. One out, base is empty. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
One down, base is empty. And now 2-2. And that one in the air, center field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that's in there at the knees. On its way to the corner, Taylor towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Kyle Higashioka in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. Bounce to third. And it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Arise. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Right down to shoot. 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Two left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Tommy Edman.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's hard hit on the line. Peralta hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Gavin.
And now it's Gavin Lux. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fought off foul.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it.
And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's Kike Hernandez. That clips the zone. 0-1. Man at second. Foul ball there. And that's outside. 1-2 to count. The Dodgers trailing by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Chris Taylor stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The 1-0. And that one lifted in the air center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that will end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They're down 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set for the start of the inning. Now the DH for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. The right-hander back to work. And there's a foul ball.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Tatis waits.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Hard hit right side. To first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, third baseman,
Manny Machado up to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Oh, 0-1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And down on strikes. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Andy Pages. The pitch. Swung on, belted. Peralta giving chase. Not there in time. It falls in the gap. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here's Mookie Betts. Grounded out his first time up. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. In the air, out towards right center. On the move. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
now batting, first baseman, Max Muncy.
Here's Muncy to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. They get the out on Muncy. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third
now
right there.
Catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That catches the corner. Foul ball. And the right-hander deals. In the air, out towards left center. Coming on Profar. He's there. He's got it. And they get the out on Smith. And that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 3 here in game number 6. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres 1. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Jackson Merrill. And a pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Good eye in that spot. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Forget it. That one felt good. It's 2-2.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And he deals. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
David Peralta now at the plate. Peralta in his 10th season, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Inside, just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Jake Cronenworth digs in now, and he's already singled in this game. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres knotted up with this solo homer. 2-2 game. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 4th. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
And the right-hander back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
The wind of the pitch. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Lux.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux doubled his first time up. In the air, left field. Profar has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that one fouled off. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ground ball could be two. There's one. Out. And that's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We played four. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready now for the fifth inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Higashioka. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Shohei Ohtani.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here comes a pitch. And ball one. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
As he was out front that time. And the righty deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Luis Arias will hit next. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And a good eye there. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. At the belt and fires. In the air to left center. On his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 down. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Profar gets a piece there. Tatis, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And downstairs.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Caught him looking for the K. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Chris Taylor.
The left fielder, Chris.
Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. Cease back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
The wide to kick the pitch. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
So the batting order turns over. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. And takes low for ball 1. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Into center. And that's a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's Mookie Betts.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Turns and fires to Betts. And strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
The center fielder.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Merrill makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for LA. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now, Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
The pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Here's your one. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. The throw to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses. One down, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. The pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Foul ball there. The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses. Two balls, no strikes.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
This to center field. Hernandez settles underneath it. He makes the grab. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
And the pitch. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Up the middle. Bogaerts with the throw to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Kicks and fires. And it's 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Tips the corner, and the count is 2-2. On the ground to the left. Bogaerts fields it cleanly. Slings to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman. Base knock center field. And that extends the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Left-hand batter waits. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Jason Adam appears to be getting loose. Peralta, the lefty, warming up as well. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Check on the runner. Edman gets back easily. Two outs.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is even 2-2. Righty delivers. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A little bit high. 1-0. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back. And gone. A gigantic blast. And they love it here at Dodger Stadium. It's 5-2.
Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice.
Martin Perez will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Chris Taylor. Up the middle. Bogarts handles the chance. Throws to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now 5-2. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in for San Diego, David Peralta. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. And that's a strike.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. On its way. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they close the gap. It's 5-3.
I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
So up next, Jake Cronenworth. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in late here in Game 6. Next offering is fouled back. Center field. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Higashioka. To the left side, but it is well foul. Right-handed reliever swings through that one.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Arise in the box now. No balls and a strike. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's outside. 2 out, space is empty. That misses the zone. And it's 3-2. Fernando Tatis Jr. waiting for a turn at the plate. Two outs. In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Bottom of the inning. And now here is Andy Pages. Perez, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The wind of the pitch. And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Betts in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Line drive, gets down, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. On to first, double play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Max Muncy at the dish. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And here it comes.
Nope, that's inside.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 6-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Strike 1. Muncy off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Out to short. Bogarts. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 6-3. And we're back at the plate. Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball popped up. And they take care of Tatis for the out. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air on the infield, Smith under it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Machado, 1 for 3.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And the 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Padres down in order and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jason Adam.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tommy Edman getting ready to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And a foul ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone, keep that leadoff man off first base.
And up next for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 8, GK.
Man at first. Now the third baseman, Enrique Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Edman, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Move to first, and he's back in easily. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. And there's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Dodgers leave one as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Back here in L.A., we go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
And that's
inside,
off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Righty to the plate. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed
1 ball,
there.
2 strikes.
In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul. And a pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
He's 2 outs away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. The Padres trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. That one in there across the letters.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes a ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting.
Now it's the right fielder, David Peralta. 9th inning elimination game. Chris, it's a tall task. They're going to need a crooked number to tie this game up.
Yeah, and they just have to remember that they have had many innings over the course of the year where they've scored more runs needed than they need in this one. So just relax, get your pitch, and make something happen.
Ohtani is just 1 strike away. Popped up. Hernandez has it sized up. And the Dodgers are going to advance. They're through to the National League Championship Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Padres, 3 runs on 8 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.